Hello and welcome to CBA's News Summary, broadcasting to you from Hargeisa. My name is Yunis Dekow. Somaliland's President Musa Bihi Abdi has officially launched the much-awaited Berbera Economic Free Zone in a well-organized event in Hargeisa on Tuesday. The ceremony was attended by the President, the Speaker of Somaliland's House of Parliament, Deputy Chairman of Dubai Ports World, Ministers, Berbera City Authority, and business persons. The 12 square kilometer free zone is to be modeled into Dubai's Jebel Ali Free Zone, the region's biggest free zone, and will aim to attract investment and trade in the warehousing, logistic, manufacturing, and related businesses. Somaliland's President Musa Bihi Abdi has thanked the UAE and DP World for the huge investment that they have decided to implement in the port city of Berbera. President Musa Bihi Abdi has further elaborated on the long-term goal of the government concerning the development of Berbera port's expansion and the establishment of its economic free zone. In his part, Dubai Ports World Deputy Manager Suhail Ali Banna has promised to implement the construction of the first phase of Berbera port expansion within the agreed timeframe. Somaliland's Minister of Finance, Dr. Saad Al Shire, and the DP World Deputy Manager Suhail Al Banna have signed the Berbera Economic Free Zone Treaty located next to the port. The Berbera Economic Free Zone is intended to support the growth of Berbera as a regional trading hub for East Africa and generate jobs for the local population. 5 heavily armed Al-Shabaab rebels have attacked a heavily secured SYL hotel in Mogadishu on Tuesday, before all were killed by security forces in a shootout that took place nearly 2 hours. At least 3 civilians and 2 soldiers were killed in the firefight at the SYL hotel and was marked by sustained gunfire punctuated by grenade blasts. The Somali police said 20 others, including government officials, have been rescued from the hotel. Security forces and guards fought off the attackers, denying them access to the hotel, frequented by government officials and Mogadishu's elite. Police Captain Mohammed Hussein said that soldiers have shot dead the 3 attackers near the entrance to the neighboring presidential residency and then killed the last 2 near the parking lot of a nearby hotel. Somalia's rebels Al-Shabaab have claimed responsibility for the attack, according to an announcement on their radio, Andalus Radio. The German government has contributed €1 million to support the joint police program in Somalia. The funds by the German's Federal Foreign Office will help in peace building and stability efforts in Somalia. The joint police program is a United Nations police and the UN assistance mission project to support federal member state police services in planning and knowledge exchange. The program supports a 2-tier policing structure that seeks to develop strong national and state-level police services in the Horn of African country. Spearheaded by the Federal Ministry of Internal Security, the program is expected to expedite the ongoing transition of security responsibilities from the Africa Union Mission in Somalia AMISOM to Somalia Security Forces. The expected project outcome is supporting institutions to improve peace, security, justice, the rule of law and safety of Somalia, strengthening accountability and supporting institutions that protect. As 2019 draws to a close, senior officials from some of Somalia's international partners today visited Baidoa in southwest states of Somalia for the start of a series of consultations with a range of stakeholders in the country's federal member states. The UN Secretary General Representative for Somalia, James Wan, said Somalia's leaders should address key national issues before an election is held in 2020. The UN envoy was speaking on his behalf and that of his fellow delegation members, including the European Union's ambassador to Somalia, Nicholas Balanga, the special representative of the chairperson of the Africa Union Mission in Somalia, Ambassador Francisco Madeira, and a senior advisor of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, Jamal Ahmed Ibrahim. While in Baidoa, the delegation met Southwest State President Abdul Aziz Hassan Mohamed Laftagaren, local elders and representatives from the civil society to help better understand the opportunities and challenges to the implementation of various national processes set for 2020. Somalia on Wednesday announced that it is sending a second shipment of bananas to Turkey, a week after the resumption of its banana export for the first time in 3 decades. The first shipment of the banana export, which consisted of 2 containers, was shipped to Saudi Arabia last week. On Wednesday, Somalia sent 14 tons of bananas to Turkey, this being the second consignment exported by the Somali government in over 3 decades. A project between the Somali government and GAIL project ensured the resumption of export of quality bananas and revival of the industry in the Horn of African country. Dahir Abdo, the State Minister for Trade and Industrialization, told journalists that the quality of the exported bananas has been tested and proven to be fit for the international market. In a press briefing attended by a representative of the Somali Chamber of Commerce and GAIL project on occasion of the second shipment in 1 month of the banana export at Mogadishu port, Mr. Noor Yusuf, the Director General of Somalia's Ministry of Agriculture, has urged Somali farmers to double the local production in order to be able to sell in world markets. GAIL project is USAID-funded project that promotes inclusive economic growth in Somalia, collectively helping the Somali business community to show their businesses at the international markets. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed has received the Nobel Peace Prize in Oslo, Norway on Tuesday. Chairperson of the Norwegian Nobel Peace Committee, Berit Reissen-Andersen, said the award is in recognition of his crucial role in creating peace between Eritrea and Ethiopia. According to the chairperson, the Prime Minister, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, was also awarded for his effort to rebuild democracy in Ethiopia and contribution to peace and reconciliation process in East and Northeast Africa. She said that Abiy Ahmed has seized the initiative and was the main architect behind peace negotiations that were successfully conducted with Eritrea. In his Nobel lecture, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed thanked the Norwegian Nobel Committee for recognizing and encouraging his contribution to a peaceful resolution of the border dispute between Ethiopia and Eritrea. He said that during the war between Ethiopia and Eritrea, an estimated 100,000 soldiers and civilians lost their lives, and war is the epitome of hell for all involved. As a result of the peace deal, families separated for over 2 decades are now united. Diplomatic relations are fully restored, air and telecommunication services have been re-established. In his lecture, the Prime Minister also expressed his concerns over the expanding military presence of global military superpower and the move by terrorists to establish a foothold in the Horn of Africa region. And with that story from Ethiopia, we wrap up our news summary. Thank you for joining us. My name is Yunis Dekow. Enjoy the rest of your viewing.